Good day everyone, I am Mendoza.
And I am Ariel Zamboangnon.
Today, we will be sharing with you about design thinking. This is a method that helps us solve problems in a creative and meaningful way. We use this to better understand people's needs and to create solutions that really work. Whether in school or in the community, design thinking can help us improve lives. Let's discover how.
So what is design thinking? Design thinking is a mindset and a way to solve problems creatively. It helps identify challenges and find possible solutions, encourages creativity and innovation, helps turn hard problems into opportunities, focus on learning and improvement. So, design thinking is more than just a process. It's a way of thinking. It helps us face challenges by coming up with creative solutions. We follow steps to understand a problem, think of ideas, and try them out. It also teaches us not to be afraid of mistakes because we can learn from them. With this mindset, we believe we can make a difference.
So there are 4 characteristics of design thinking. First is human-centered. Focuses on understanding people's needs, meaning we focus on people's real needs. Second is collaborative. Solve problems with different minds, meaning we work better together. Third is optimistic. Believes in creating positive changes, meaning we believe that every problem has a solution. And lastly, experimental. Learns through trying and improving ideas, meaning we try, fail, and try again until we get it right.
So next is the design thinking process. There are 5 main stages in the design thinking process. First is discovery, where we explore and gather ideas. Second, then comes interpretation, where we make sense of what we've learned. The third stage is ideation, where we brainstorm and come up with many ideas. After that is experimentation, where we try our ideas through prototypes. And lastly, we have evolution, where we improve our ideas and plan for the future.
Next is how to use design thinking in teaching. In teaching, we start with a specific problem called a design challenge. We use how might we questions to guide us. The problem should be simple, clear, and doable. We also need to prepare our team, materials, and schedule. Design thinking helps us create better lessons and classroom experiences for our students.
In design thinking, there are 3 important parts we need to prepare before starting. First is the team, a trusted and diverse group of people who will work on the challenge. So here, choose people who have different ideas and strengths so we can learn from each other. Second is the space, a place where the team can meet, share, and work together. Meaning, we need a place where we can meet and work together comfortably. Lastly, materials, the tools and the supplies needed for the activities and prototypes. We need the right materials like paper, markers, sticky notes, and even digital tools to help us bring our ideas to life. With these 3 things ready, the design process can run smoothly.
Now, let's expound on the 5 phases of design process. We can easily perform each phase if we know what they are for. First is the discovery phase. Here, you are going to understand the challenge, build your team, define your audience, prepare research and gather ideas, and lastly, get inspired from real-world people and places. In the discovery phase, we try to understand the problem more deeply. We ask questions, collect information, and get to know our team. We also plan our research, prepare our tools, and look for inspiration. It's like doing detective work. We find clues to help us create the best solution.
So, second is interpretation phase. Here, you are going to Tell stories from your research, look for themes and meanings, turn your findings into clear, actionable insights. Now that we have our data, we move to interpretation. Here, we look at our findings and search for meaning. We tell stories about what we have learned and find common themes. Then we use those insights to guide us in creating useful solutions. This phase helps us connect ideas to real actions.
Third is ideation phase. You are going to brainstorm many ideas, think without judging, choose the best ideas, sketch and describe them clearly. This is the most creative part in the ideation. We brainstorm as many ideas as we can. There are no bad ideas here. We just keep sharing and sketching. After that, we pick the best one and think of how we can turn them into something real. It's all about using imagination to solve problems.
Next is experimentation phase. Here, you are going to make your ideas real through prototypes. Try different forms, drawings, models, stories, etc. Get feedback from others. Use the feedback to improve. After choosing our best ideas, we build prototypes. These are simple versions of our ideas. They help us see if the idea really works. We then ask people for feedback and suggestions. We listen, make changes, and improve. This is where our ideas come to alive.
And lastly, evolution phase. Here, you are going to reflect and learn from your progress. Plan for the next steps, share with others, build a community of support. The last phase is evolution. Here, we look at everything we've learned and decide what to do next. We track our progress and think of ways to share our ideas with more people. We also involve others in the process. Evolution is about growth and making sure our solution keep getting better.
So next is how might we questions. We can use design thinking in many ways. Here are some sample questions. How might we make reading fun for students? How might we design a better classroom? How might we connect more with families? These questions help us focus on problems we really care about and guide us to create meaningful solutions.
To end, I want to remind everyone that design thinking is for all of us. It helps us think deeply, work together, and make our ideas come true. Mistakes are part of the journey, and that's okay. What matters is that we keep learning and improving. Thank you for listening, and I hope you're inspired to try design thinking. Thank you for listening. Again, I am James Mendoza.
And I am Ariel Zamboangnon.
See you on our next one.